The bustling financial district here in Canada's largest city. We're coming to you from Toronto. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. Hello, everyone. With Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from our Hall of Famer on the sideline, David Aldridge. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
For a long time, the Raptors playing in Canada was seen by some as a detriment to their competitive prospects. Players dealt with issues like passports, different money, going through customs, and on and on. But now the Raptors use it as a strength, not as a weakness. They have a whole nation behind them. And they have Toronto, a diverse city with global engagement. Kevin?
And the game is going global. You're right. Thank you, D.A. Great rebounding teams tonight here, Chris. You averaged 13 rebounds a game one season. A lot of seasons like that, actually. What's the key to controlling the glass the right way?
You know what? It's just 2 things, desire and effort. You can go with the techniques of boxing out. You can go with the techniques of face guarding. You can communicate. You can do a lot of things. But when it comes down to it, a lot of times it's who just wants that ball more.
I love that. Desire and effort. That's a good answer. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Davis is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Raptors, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Fred VanVleet out there with Lowry. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. Caldwell-Pope outside. 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Davis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Now here's VanVleet. Back to Lowry. A 3-ball. And Davis pulls it down. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and that's got to be annoying to them. I mean, work hard to get to the line, but fail to capitalize.
Now Siakam. After the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. There's the pass to Lowry. Here is Ibaka. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. To the inside. Here's Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope. Looking to get his guys going when they're open.
James against Lowry. Pass to VanVleet. Teardrop shot. And the shot goes in.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Oh, that's a tough shot. I mean, you have to have confidence in your abilities to even take it.
Now, here's Green. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Davis kicks to James. LeBron is doubled. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, this set of players deserves credit for some of the most creative playmaking we've seen in the second half of the season. The top passers among small forwards since the All-Star break. LeBron James, number 1.
Well, you hear the term point forward thrown around about some players, maybe a little too loosely. But when it comes to him, I truly believe it applies.
And you don't have to watch for him for long to see the kind of special ability he has as a passer.
Now here's Green following the miss by Kyle Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Lowry leading the charge. Inside. And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. It's all knotted up.
Yeah, high percentage look there for Ibaka. He can be automatic in there when given room.
Outside, Davis. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. James. The Lakers keeping it going. Wow, hammering it in.
And see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
And Davis sends it back. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
You love how fierce James is, a ferocious dunk artiste.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Ibaka. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on JaVale McGee.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Well, Chris, as we wind toward the end of the regular season, what do you notice as an analyst that you didn't notice when you were playing?
Wow, I think what I didn't notice when I was playing was everything that goes on around the arena. Now I get to the games a couple of hours early. I get to interact with fans. I get to see game productions. The business of basketball, just how much everyone loves the game, from Adam Silver down to someone at the concession stands at the arena, how it really is a community and a family. Because when I was in Sacramento, I'm just playing for Sacramento. I didn't realize how many people in New York and Detroit and other places supported not only us in Sacramento, but their home teams, and just seeing how passionate everyone in the business of basketball, how passionate they are. And that's just something awesome to be a part of.
And here are the Raptors now after the basket by Los Angeles. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. 5 on the clock. Over Green. And the Raptors miss again. Lakers leading by 6. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here's Davis. 26 points for him last game against Houston. James against Siakam. And it's denied. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category. Some numbers here on Kyle Lowry. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging about 19 points, 8 assists, and 6 rebounds.
And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound the Lakers. James looking around. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a bit.
Now, here's Lowry. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade, confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And that one falls for Davis. Well, the Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Raptors trail by 12. Passes to Van Fleet. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Van Fleet's got his second basket of the night. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. And McGee kicks to Green. Just 4 to shoot. James with a deep 3. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Off target from outside.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Offensive rebound. Here's James. And he comes up with the deuce. LeBron's got 9.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
James against Lowry. The pass to Siakam. Now Van Vliet. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lowry against LeBron. And here is Van Vliet. Green with the block. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Over Siakam. Again, Los Angeles.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And the Raptors call time here.
still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
For a different look here. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Smith checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Waiters in for Green. Siakam, good. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Raptors trail by 16. Davis drives in. Powell, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. To the paint. And the shot goes in from Siakam. Siakam's got his second basket of the game.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Waiters against Powell. To the middle. And James gets it to go on the assist from Dion Waiters. LeBron's got 15.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And Siakam has it in the corner. That shot is off. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Lakers leading by 16. Here's Waiters, and he banks in the layup.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now here is Davis. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Doubled by Smith. Outside for Davis. Here's Powell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. You better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
Waiters for 3. And no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
It's a very solid game for them. I mean, the score might not tell the story of just how superior they were, but trust me.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the Raptors and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Pass to Smith. Takes the 13-footer, and again it's the Lakers.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Davis. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And Gasol gets it to go.
Capable jump shooter from mid-range. Gasol with the good read. Takes what the defense allows right there.
Smith outside. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Waiters outside. Stolen away. Davis with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 6. Saw on the high post. Kuzma pulls it in.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that. This is the chemistry Howard has with this guy. He's fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's listen to Pascal Siakam talking about the work ethic of his teammates.
You come in every day, guys in the gym every single day. So I used to think that I was always the hardest worker, but, you know, just coming to see guys, the amount of work that they put in, trying to get better each and every day.
And Greg, when everyone is working hard, it builds a chemistry.
And a culture. Kevin, winning teams all have it. It's not enough to be here. You want to win.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And, guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Toronto right now, we've got Davis. He's out there with Norman Powell. Marc Gasol is out there with Hollis Jefferson. And it's Boucher in at the 4 spot.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. And through his first 8 seasons in the NBA, Marc Gasol made a total of 12 three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
and you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays.
And there's the pass to Hollis Jefferson. Raptors moving the ball around. Now here's Davis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Dion Waiters.
For Toronto, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
One shot.
All players look for an edge, Chris. For example, certain guys are just so deceptive with the ball in their hands. I mean, you're always looking for whatever can give you that advantage.
2 of the best players. And people can complain as much as they want, but Harden getting to the line is genius because he knows how you're guarding him, and basically you gotta stay away from him to guard him because he's so skilled. And by the way, Curry does the same thing, and Curry, one of the smaller players in the league, but always finding a way to take the contact, take the bump, but to get the scoring up. And I think as a fan, for me, I know as a fan, for me, it's fun watching the cat and mouse game between the offensive player and the defender, seeing who can get the best of each other while involving the ref.
They just control their bodies so well. They know exactly what they need to do to get that call.
And it's all on the spur of the moment. I mean, it's
Right.
all on the fly. It's a genius to watch play.
Boucher, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Caruso, the pass to Howard. Raiders on the wing. This one for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in this game. Davis kicks to Powell. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Howard. Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Rockets. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Raptors.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Powell with the bounce pass. Over Howard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. Down low, here's Kuzma, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, this is the confidence Kuzma plays with. I mean, he feels like he can score on intense defense whenever he wants.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And 74%, so-so. He probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gasol. OG Anunoby comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Norman Powell. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for Davis.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Now here's Kuzma following the miss by Kyle Lowry. And it's Davis missing. Raptors trail by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
Here's Kuzma after the Raptors pick up 2. Fades away. And that one hits back iron.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunt.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. Caruso looking for an opening. Back to Kuzma. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Raptors.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Van Vliet with the bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Lakers leading by 11. Here's Caruso. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Davis, and it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it.
And he trims the lead to single digits.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Caruso, the pass to Davis. It's stolen by Lowry. Now running, here comes Lowry, pushing the ball up. In it goes after missing his first 7. Now shooting 1 for 8 this game.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Outside, Green. Kuzma outside. And again, the Lakers no good.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now here's Davis. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Green. 6 in the shot clock. Kicks it to Morris. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Davis missing.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
It's stolen by Green. And it's the Lakers on the break. Floats it up for Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
An all-around player. Kuzma is very solid at finding his guys in their spots.
Raptors trail by 7. Outside Lowry. To the middle. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. You know what, Chris? Speed at any position is so vital. Who are the fastest big guys in the game right now that you admire and just can't believe how they go baseline to baseline?
The first one that comes to mind is Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a Greek freak, but he's a freak of nature in basketball. His speed, his length, his athletic ability. You love seeing him. And I say a close second, Anthony Davis. And don't forget about Willie Cauley-Stein. I mean, a lot of guys that love running the floor and put that pressure on the defense every time by getting out.
The Raptors making a switch here. Siakam's checked in, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Markieff Morris. Smith comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Green. And LeBron's subbed in for Alex Caruso. Now here is Davis. He's got 11. And they double up James. At the elbow, Smith. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Smith pretty clever inside. Exceptional at finding space to get a shot off near the rim.
Van Vliet passes to Boucher. Back to Van Vliet. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Good work there as it goes.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. A wide open look here for Ibaka. Good on the triple. Ibaka's got 5 now.
All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot paid huge dividends for Ibaka.
Now Caldwell-Pope. No points in the game yet for him. He's Davis. Banked in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 8.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Ibaka finds Siakam. To Ibaka beyond the arc, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Smith against Siakam. Pass to Boucher. Siakam outside. No good on that one. Great D that time from Davis. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Lowry. Lays it up and banks it in. Lowry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Here's James. The rebound by Ibaka. Raptors trail by 8. Outside Lowry. Over Smith. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurt him.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Toronto calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Checked in for the Lakers. Dion Waiters comes in for Caldwell-Pope. Toronto with the ball. It's a 10-point game. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. And here is Powell. He has 6 on the clock. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. .106 left here in the second.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's the tenacity of Smith. He's willing to get nasty inside, especially when he earns these type of fouls.
Lakers shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Now, we know this guy Smith is one of the most fearless shooters in the game. I don't know if he's ever seen a shot he didn't like.
Both good from the line that time. Raptors trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Siakam outside. Powell with it. 6 points for him. 5 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
Norman Powell. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good. 35 seconds left now here in the second. Los Angeles leading by 11. Outside, Davis. Back to Waiters. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And the first one drops.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And so he makes both from the line. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Siakam. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Utah.
It was his rebound that stood out even more to me. I mean, they could not keep him off the glass.
Shot clock at 6. From deep. It doesn't go for him.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
man, they is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He ended up with 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist. Some great work from him in the first 2 quarters. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
I'll tell you what, Anthony Davis. Every time you look at the stats, he's contributed in almost every category. Dominant inside, outside, on both ends. Love to watch this kid play.
Looking at Toronto, Kenny, your thoughts?
Well, obviously, they didn't show up on the glass at all. They were getting outworked, out-hustled, and outplayed. And their competition showed just the opposite. They wanted it more. You can't give up a ton of extra possessions in a game like this and expect to win.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Here's James following the basket by Pascal Siakam. High arcing shot. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but so target. Here's Davis. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Davis. Passes it to Green. And here's Caldwell Pope. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
Three-pointer, Lowry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Here's Anunoby. Lays it up off the glass. Anunoby's got his second basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive end.
Now, here's Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's plucked by Ibaka. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Anunoby. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby from outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words what he is able to do on the basketball field?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
I love his work ethic, not to mention his hands. You need both to convert those tip-ins.
Baseline try. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Anunoby.
And it's crucial that Anunoby knocks down that jumper, showing how skilled he is from the perimeter.
And McGee kicks to Caldwell Pope. James outside. Now the pass to Davis. Now here's Caldwell Pope. The tray. Cans it from downtown. Caldwell Pope's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, and Caldwell Pope is not shy about letting it fly, about getting one up. Such a nice stroke.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. But players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. Some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. And the Raptors call time here. And the NBA is seeming to be at the crossroads of sports and fashion and crisp music. Do you think it's always been this interwoven?
Oh, Kevin, please. You see the outfits they're wearing now? Now I got to be like the old funny-duddy, the old guy. Oh, my goodness. Guys are basically coming into the game like, did you turn on the lights before you got dressed in your closet? I mean, I know it's fashion. I'm not speaking about any one guy, but wow. I'm telling you, they're taking fashion to another level. And even though I joke about it, it's always fun anticipating what type of outfit you want to see guys walking. Especially, I mean, come on. I love their games, and then I look and I say, wow. They have to be confident on the court because they wore that to the game. They're confident in life all around.
Overall, right. Morris is checked in for JaVale McGee. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at the Lakers. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all.
You know, for Los Angeles, they're well above the position they were expected to be in at this stage. Now the question becomes, can they keep it up in the playoffs?
I think they can, Greg, but one thing's for sure, they're about to find out that regular season pressure is no match for the playoff pressure.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one. The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Outside Lowry. Siakam outside. To end the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists now in the game. LeBron against Lowry. The drive by James. And James throws it down hard.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
Now Van Vliet, he's got 10. Lowry's shot is good.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Lowry against LeBron. Kuzma outside. Pass to Davis. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Davis. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 27 points per, 10 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No questions. He blocks shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Lakers. And Ibaka kicks to Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from 14. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Ibaka outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Lets it go. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 14. Caldwell Pope outside. Here's Caruso. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. James, great pass to set up the lay-in. James has got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. Clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet with it. Takes a 3. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Caruso. And a miss there on the triple.
When D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
To the inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now, the wide-open NBA style has unleashed his game.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Powell, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
But defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this in high school. He was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Gasol tried to free himself up, and Davis can't get it to go.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player. And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gasol wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist in the game. LeBron passes to Waiters. Kicks it out to James. It's deflected, and so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Clock at 4. Up and in on the layup. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Lowry. Left side Gasol. Over Howard. Misses off the left iron.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look, though.
Kuzma kicks to Smith. The pass to Howard. Back to Smith. Fires the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the three ball is Smith's go-to. We all know that. He's excellent at measuring up any shot beyond that arc.
Outside, Davis. Lowry from outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Raiders against Davis. And here is Waiters. Kuzma outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And stolen by LeBron. Kuzma outside. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Davis, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. It's Davis on the wing. He's guarded by Waiters. It's good. 1:36 left in the third. Lowry against James. That shot misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. Raptors have gone 6 of 11 from the line tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
That free throw good from Hollis Jefferson. Green, he's checked in for LeBron. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's 1:17 left in the third. Waiters passes to Smith. Back to Waiters. Kuzma outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Constantly knocking on the defense's door. I like the way Kuzma plays in attack mode.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Taking 3 shots.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
He hits the second from the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
Lowry against Waiters. Shoots. And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure where this guy was in the first half.
Waiters passes to Howard. Pass to Green. Toronto grabs the miss, and at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Hollis Jefferson finds Lowry, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That one, no good. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feet. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Los Angeles leading by 18. Norman Powell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then there's Lowry. Then there's Davis. And it's Gasol at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
No, exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out. Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
Now here's Waiters. Smith outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 17. A floater. Rebounded by Howard. The Lakers shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%, and the basket is good. And that's now 21 points for Davis.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
Here's Hollis Jefferson following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Powell, 4 on the clock. And it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Siakam is checked in for Powell. And the Lakers also making a switch. McGee's checked in. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Los Angeles. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Davis. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's now 23 points for Davis.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Lowry, and the 3-ball is good.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Raiders against Lowry. Waiters passes to Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam.
Yeah, easy call.
At the line for the Lakers, Anthony Davis. at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis. OG Anunoby's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Waiters. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Chris, whether it's KD or Kyrie, we've seen stars grow irritated with constant questions about their free agent destination.
I would just suggest to them to go back in time. Nothing's new under the sun. Watch guys like Shaq, like myself, other guys that were free agents. It's a time to talk about it, and it's a time not to. And you can even speak about your impending free agency without insulting the fans where you're playing and without guessing of maybe where you will go next year. I just think that guys just need to be a little more sensitive with it. Fans really want to know, and if the media's going to ask you the question, you got to figure a way how to handle that out delicately.
Well said. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Davis. And he lays it straight in. Davis has got 12 points here in the second half.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Anunoby. Back to Lowry. He gets it in there. Lowry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Caldwell-Pope. The shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's VanVleet. Great tee that time from Green. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Pass to Caruso. Caldwell-Pope outside. The pass to Caruso. Green taking his time here. The 10-footer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
VanVleet with it. Lowry misses from close range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, let me. Okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys any year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on a contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing on that rookie contract. And those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time. But the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players of the league, period.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Toronto. The Lakers also with a sub. James checked in for Alex Caruso. That one misses.
Yeah, McGee, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
And Lowry gets double-teamed. he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
More star players changing teams. The word tampering comes up, Chris. Is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
You know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But, again, how do you stop it? I mean, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You got to let me say that. And if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line. And hopefully the players have some fun with it. And hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it while everyone at the same time is working through with integrity.
And he's good on the second.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here is McGee. Back to LeBron. He feeds it to McGee. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Drills the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 12 points here in the second half.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
McGee against Siakam. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 11 rebounds in the game. Davis kicks to James. Inside. Here's McGee trying to get open as Davis, and the shot is long. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. And Ibaka slams it in.
Yeah, leaving nothing to chance there. Ibaka goes up strong and finishes with a little attitude.
Outside, Green. Back to James. And the dunk by James.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Here's Van Vliet. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
But sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
LeBron passes to McGee. Right side, Davis. Over Siakam. And he can't bank that one in. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. He kicks to Lowry. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Van Vliet looking around. That one's not going to go. Lakers leading by 23. Passes it to LeBron. Now here's Caldwell Pope. While recovering. Back to LeBron. Outside, Green. Pass to Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
It's just been one of those nights from him. He got into the floor of the game and has not lost his touch.
Now, here's Lowry. We see the shift toward players on competing teams becoming friends. How does that compare to when you played, Chris?
It's a little bit different. The players that I admired the most, I wouldn't be friendly with on purpose. We were in the same position. A guy like KG, one of my favorite players ever. We're close now. But during when we played, it was either me or him.
Really?
It was both of us. I didn't want to hang around with him when I'm trying to beat him in the summer. But, you got guys like the Banana Boat crew and LeBron and Wade. They're good friends anyway. Melo and Bron came in 1 and 2, and they had that relationship. So I think relationships are always great. Really, it's just about can you turn the friendship off when you cross the line? I know that Banana Boat crew can, and I know others can as well. And that's all you want. As much as you're friends off the court, I want you to dislike each other on the court through your friendship, just like a big brother, little brother type of thing. So I don't think it's a problem.
And here is Los Angeles now. Caldwell Pope finds Green. Here's Davis. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Siakam. Hollis Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Thomas checked in for Fred VanVleet. And McCaw is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the pass to Cook. Now here's Dudley. 6 to shoot. Howard trying to free himself up. Dudley's shot is good. For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Outside Thomas. The other day, Chris, I heard Commissioner Adam Silver talking about that it strikes him sometimes how isolated players can be with cell phones and headphones, and those things wouldn't help that. Is it something that you've noticed or that you're concerned about?
You mean with my nephews and nieces and friends that are younger and kids walking across the street looking at their phones and not even looking both ways?
You're your play-by-play partner, whoever it might be.
Yeah. Oh, come on. You know, Kevin, those are the times or so. I would tell Adam Silver, Mr. Commissioner, yeah, that's a basketball problem. That's a world problem. How are we going to stop any of that? We're here now. There's no putting that junior back in the box.
And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, man, just sick. The leaping skills of Johnson, really demonstrating exceptional athleticism on the dunk.
Hey, yo, get on Howard.
1:31 left to play here in the fourth.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Davis.
But his defense gave them the spark they needed, protecting the rim with purpose. They were afraid to bring the ball inside against the big fella.
Just 5 to shoot. Ibaka, this is to Thomas. And the 3 off target.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Bounce pass from Waiters. Here's Howard. He dishes it to Cook. Kicks it to Waiters. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin, with Danny Green. And Danny, you know how good a shooter you are, obviously, but you have really incorporated defense into your game. Now, how important is it for you to show up at that end?
Very important. I mean, it helps the team a lot. My job really is come in, bring defense, and a lot of energy.
Well, mission accomplished for you tonight, Danny. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.